Yeah, we're literally going to eliminate one of the two variables. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add or subtract. Sometimes we'll have to multiply, and I'll show you one of those in just a minute. But we will add or subtract to eliminate one of the variables. When you do elimination, when you solve with elimination form, I'm not really sure what happened next door, but it sounds dangerous. I don't know. Let me get that over some. So both equations need to be in standard form. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah. Let's wait for them until they're taking a test. Oh yeah, someone let her in. Okay, so elimination. I'm going to eliminate something. Now, just what is a solution? What does it mean for a solution to a system of equations? What happens there? What happens at a solution? It's an answer what? Yeah, but what does it mean? Like if my answer is 4, 6, what does that mean? It's where they meet. Yeah, that's where if I've got two lines right there, that's where they meet at 4, 6. Okay. So I'm looking for a solution. I'm looking where these two lines meet. Up until this point, I've got two choices. I can graph this one using X and Y intercepts or put it in form, whatever. This one, and then I can actually look at the graph and I can go, oh, that's where they meet. They meet right there. What's the problem with solving by graphing? It's not accurate, right? It's only as accurate as you are neat. Okay. So it's not super accurate for some of you because some of you are not super neat. So that's one problem with it. Okay. Another problem is sometimes like I don't want to graph all the way up to 17. I don't want to draw that graph. I don't want to use up that much paper. I don't, it's like, let's save a tree. Okay. So the other way that we have is substitution. We have to get X or Y by itself and then substitute it back into the other problem. But elimination, that's where it's at. Okay. Because if I just add these together right now, just as they are in all of their, you've got 2 X's. I give you 6 more X's. How many X's do you have altogether? 8 X's. And then look what happens to the Y's. You've got 5 Y's. I take away 5 Y's. How many Y's do you have? None. Boom. Eliminated. 9. Nope. You're going the wrong way. 8, yes. 8. 8, yes. So now I'm left with 8. Remember we talked about this. You need an equation per variable. If you've got 2 variables, you need 2 equations. You've got 3 variables, you need 3 equations. 1 variable, 1 equation. So what does X equal? 1. Yeah, divide by 8. Divide by 8. X equals 1. Choir of angels sings. Okay, now, how am I going to find out what Y is? Yeah, put the X in. You like the top equation or the bottom one? Okay. 2 times 1 plus 5Y equals 17. Why did I put that 1 right there? Because that's where X is. Yes, that's where X is. So I'm going to multiply it. That's what I do. All right, so I subtract 2. Subtract 2. I have 5Y equals 15. Divide by 5, and y is equal to, my answer is 1, comma 3. Bless you. How fantastic is that? I like elimination. I'm gonna give you like a really, really easy one to try. It's gonna look almost exactly like that one. There you go. Uh-huh. Bless you. Are we done? Does everyone at the table have the same answer? All right, so in order for something to eliminate, what has to happen? Yeah, it has to be the same number, but one has to be positive, one has to be negative, right? So as I'm looking through right here, those two are the same number, but one's positive and one's negative. They're opposites of each other, right? Positive 6 and negative 6. That's going to be really important because I'm going to give you some in just a little bit that are not opposite. Okay, so you're going to have to do something with that. But right now, beauty is an opposite. So 5x's plus another 3x's would give you 8x's. And then these y's cancel out. And you're left with negative 32 plus 48 is 16. And then what did you do? Divide by 8. Okay, so 3 times 2 plus 6y equals 40. Equation, it doesn't matter. You're going to get the same answer as long as you did it right. If you did it wrong, you're going to get the wrong answer because that's what happens in math. When you do it wrong, you get the wrong answer. But if you did it right, you'll get the same answer. So that's 6 plus 6y equals 48. I'm going to subtract that 6, and I get 6y is equal to 42. Divide by 6. Divide by 6, and y is equal to 7. So my answer is 2, 7. Yeesh. If you didn't get it now. I'll leave it up there for a second before I give you your next problem. Yeah. This one's going to be a little bit different, but not too bad. A smidge different. Are we done? Can I move it? Okay. All right, so I got 2x plus y equals 12, negative 3x plus y equals 2. So before we just plow into this thing, let's talk about it for a second. Can that be seen? Barely. I might need to use a marker so you can see this on the screen. As this is right here on this page, is anything going to eliminate if I just add it together? No, because what do they have to do to eliminate? They have to be opposites. So it's got to be like the same number but different signs. That's the definition of opposite. Sometimes people use opposite just positive and negative, like a positive 8 and a negative 12. Those aren't opposites. Opposite means they're the same number but different signs. Okay, so nothing here is opposite. But, okay, is anything at least the same number? Yeah? There's one y here and one y here, right? Y and y. So what I could do is I could multiply one of these by negative 1. Multiply the whole problem by negative 1. And then if I add them together, what would happen to those y's? They'd cancel out. They'd eliminate. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Which one do you want to multiply by negative? The top one or the bottom one? Top? Okay. So I'm going to multiply everything here times negative 1. I switched to a marker because it's easier to see on the screen here. So that's a negative 2x minus y equals negative 12. When I say everything has to be multiplied, I mean thing, okay? Thing. Here, here, and here. And then I'm just going to recopy 3x plus y equals 2. I bet you could finish this from here. I'm going to let you finish this one. Finish him. This is a little Karate Kid reference. Oh, I haven't even seen that. I feel like I probably should have.
If I want to plug in x for the top equation, do we use the negative 2x, the first equation, or the second equation?
It doesn't matter. You can use either one of them. But you can
No,
use,
I'm talking about like,
you've got an answer.
yeah, I have
Like
x.
like x is 19.
Yeah.
You can put it in this one or this one. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. Oops. So every day I look forward to having a cup of coffee 6 period. And like even before I finish my first cup of coffee, I'm looking forward to that sixth period cup of coffee. And I forgot my coffee cup. I'm gonna have to go find a somewhat clean coffee cup out of the teacher's lounge so I can have my sixth period coffee. It's a hard life I'm living. Period right now, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna say, let's see, you got a negative 5x, those cancel out, equals negative 10. So you divided by negative 5, divided by negative 5, and x was 2, positive 2. A negative divided by negative is gonna be a positive. So then, which one did you put it in? Very top one? Okay, so 2 times 2 plus y is 12. So that's 4. And when I subtract 4, y is 8. So the answer is 2, 8. All right. Okay, it's going to get a little bit uglier. Take a moment to mentally prepare yourself for the ugliness that is about to come. I don't think you're ready. Ooh, this is a great. What do we notice about this one? Yeah, nothing eliminates. Yeah, not the x's, not the y's. I can't even change the sign. I think I'm going to do what Brianna said. I like that idea. If I just add it like it is, I end up with 8x plus 5y equals 82. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this bottom one by negative. You can multiply this by negative 4. And I'm just going to rewrite this one. 3x plus 4y. All right, finish that problem. Them to 8. And that's going to be a negative. And then what do I do? Divide by negative 17. What does x equal? 4. Okay. So then which of all these problems, which one did you put that in? Very top. Okay. So 3, 5, 52. So that's 12 plus 4y equals 52. Subtract 12. So 4y is equal. Y is 10. So my answer 10. Is that what you got? Yes, no, maybe. All right. Okay. We're going to do just a couple more examples. I'm going to turn this off because that's all the stuff that I need to show you now. We're just going to do